Hey guys, this is a 2014 Ford Fusion. It's got the 1.5 liter engine. I want to show you how easy it is to get to the spark plugs. I've got 93,000 miles. I'm changing them for the first time. You may decide to wait longer, you may decide to go sooner. Personally, I probably would have gone a little bit sooner, but I've got most of this mileage in the last 2 years. So here we go. Simply grab this rubber top and pop that right off. Set that someplace where it won't get all scratched up. Here's your spark plugs here. These are your coil there. All you're going to need is a 7mm socket, and you're going to take these two bolts out real quick. Just loosen them up. There's two in each one. Just get those loose. And what I'm going to do here is these three you can just leave plugged in, and you have enough slack in the harness so that you can just flip them out of the way without having to disconnect them. This one, because the way the harness is run, you need to disconnect that to fully pull it out. So if you pull the gray tab out like that, then you can just press, give it a little wiggle, and that will unplug. And then you can simply, if you have the bolt all the way loose, pull that whole thing out. That's what it looks like. Make sure you don't lose your screws. But that's what it looks like down in there. There's your spark plug boot built in, and the spark plug is down in there. So now that you've exposed the spark plug, you can just use a 12-inch extension, or even an 8-inch will get to it, and a 9/16 spark plug socket, and that'll get down there. The reason it's important to use a spark plug socket as opposed to a regular 9/16 deep socket is that the spark plug socket has a little rubber boot in it that will kind of grab onto the spark plug and pull it up so it doesn't fall. I've done it before where if I didn't have a 9/16 spark plug socket, I've used needle nose pliers to reach down there and grab it after I've loosened it. The problem is getting it back in there can be a little bit challenging. And if you do that method, be sure that you get several threads screwed in when you're putting the new one back in to make sure it's not cross-threaded before you go back to the socket. And that's it. You've got your new spark plugs installed in your Ford Fusion.